morning, everybody. Welcome to Bluegrass Waterfowl Farm. As you can see, all the leaves are turning all the way around us. They're all starting to come off. The yard's covered up. I did get a new load of crushed stone the other day. Had it delivered Friday, and my wife didn't like it being in the front yard, so I told her, I said, well, while everything's so dry, I'll just go ahead and order it now and let him bring it, and we'll put it around back. Because when it rains and gets wet in the spring, then it's hard for him to get in the backyard without making some big ruts and everything. But anyway, so we got that taken care of early. We had a kind of a busy week. A good buddy of mine from Wisconsin come down yesterday, brought some ducks and took some ducks back with him. And Thursday morning, post office called, said our surprise was here. And if you've been on Facebook, then you already know what our surprise was. But we now have a pair of emperor geese. They will be 3-year-old this coming year. And hopefully we can get some eggs out of them. Beautiful bird, beautiful bird. Actually, it's the first time we've ever had geese, and they're pretty cool. They don't seem to be, I know they chase that just then, but they don't bother nobody. And like I said, they come in Thursday, so they're still getting used to everything. Hopefully they'll settle in and like their new home, and they got a nest in sight and build them a nest, give them some eggs. Thursday and Friday both, I was watching them, and they stayed up on the bank most time, just walking around, trying to figure out where they's at, I guess. They'd go down to the edge of the water and get them a drink and whatever. But the last couple of days, they pretty much stay in the water all day, swimming around and splashing and carrying on. I wish they'd holler. They got a nice call. Of course, they're geese, so they're louder than any of the ducks. But we got, if you can see, the pond actually looks like it has more ducks on it now, because we got 4 pair of northern shovelers, 4 pair of canvasbacks, 5 pair of silver tills. There goes a pair of shallow Norwegians, and over here's a pair of shallow Norwegians. We got 3 pair of white mandarins, 2 pair of regular mandarins, 2 pair of silver wood ducks, and 2 extra silver wood drakes and 2 platinum hens. And actually, looking at him, I believe he's a silver. That one right there, he could turn out to be a platinum, but I think they're all 4 silvers. We had a platinum drake lined up, but that fell through, so maybe we'll hatch a few drakes off next year. We hatched off a few hens this year, so. Supposed to rain Tuesday. And then, of course, they said not all areas will receive the same, which is understandable, but they're calling for a 1/2 inch to 1 inch. And hopefully that'll help a little bit. I know one thing it'll do. It'll knock the rest of these leaves off the trees for sure. You see on top of that leaves, because the wind blows most of them off, but a lot of them falls in the pond. That's why I got the pump unplugged, because I got a wire cage around the pump so leaves can't actually get into it, but they get stuck on that wire and I'll have to shake them off. Well, a few hours later it gets around them again and it reduces the flow, which restrains the motor, and so I just unplug it till they all get done falling and let them sink to the bottom, and then we'll fire the pump back up. Watch them. They still ain't gonna holler. Not because if I didn't want them to holler, they'd holler. Oh yeah. I put, and they had finally started eating out of the feeder. I seen a bunch of them over here, and I didn't know if there was much left in there or not, and I pulled the top off while ago, and it was almost empty, so I had to add some food to it. We started building our new boxes yesterday. This is one of them that we got done. Oh me, if you're on Facebook, you already seen them, but it's 22 inches across this way, and it's 12 inches across that way. And this is kind of like a A-frame, I guess you'd call it. The sides are 12 inches tall. The center is 14 inches tall. And then after you get all 4 of your sides put together, then you just cut the bottom to the proper size you need and the top to the proper size that you need. But this one, that side is attached, and this side's got hinges on it, so you can raise it up. And the nesting compartment is 11 inches by 12 inches. And it's got a 5-inch hole, so hopefully the canvasbacks will use them. I know last year some of the ones that had the 4.5 inch holes, they got in them and laid, and then they started laying over here in the grass and everything, so you don't ever know for sure where they're going to lay. So we're going to build some new boxes with bigger holes that hopefully they'll like, and maybe they'll lay in them. And then we just took the torch. We got a handheld torch. We just took it and burnt all the outside up instead of putting any paint or anything on them. We just burn them. Try that out. See how that works out for us. It looks better. They kind of more camouflaged, blend in, whatever. But hopefully, like I said, everybody settles down and calms down and likes it here. You ain't gonna talk to nobody this morning? But that's about all that's going on in here. Go around. Oh me, ain't got nothing on the smoker today. We have a baby shower after a while that we're going to. My son and his wife's having their second child, a little boy. They're having a baby shower today. And I was trying to count all these after here a while ago. And I got them counted, but I ain't figured them up yet. I know I got some mandarin drakes available, and maybe a pair or two. I got some excuse me, I've got a couple pair sold and a hen sold, so I think I got at least a pair and then some extra drakes for sale. And I think I got a pair of wood ducks and a few extra drakes for sale. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? So I got 2, so I've got a few extra item females, and a couple of them is going to be pinioned. Watch them go. That hybrid shoveler crossed with a ringtail. I caught it yesterday and Sex said it's a female. So apparently she ain't gonna get no more color to her than what she has. So we'll get rid of her. The ruddies are all sold. The cinnamon teal sold. I actually didn't raise none this year. I got them for a good customer of mine, and we'll send them to him. I got that silver teal hen left, and I got a trio of tufted. I got a guy that said he wanted them, and I emailed him, and I hadn't heard back from him yet, so if he don't end up taking them, then I'll have a trio of tufted, but I'm not gonna say they're for sale until I hear back from him or don't hear from him for a few days. Then I'll go ahead and sell them. Black bellies are sold, pintails are sold, Hottentots are sold. Everything is sold, just waiting to leave out. I'm gonna put all these pet taxis back up. And then black bellies. Come on, focus. These 3 black bellies, they're still growing, doing good. They're sold, supposedly. I mean, I'm just taking people's word that they want them, so if I don't hear nothing when the time comes, then we'll list them again and resell them. But I haven't got money for all of them yet, but I still consider them sold because they said they wanted them. So. But anyway, that's about all we got going on. Need to go check out my camera and put out some more feed down there for the deer. A lot of people don't like that, I know, but it is legal here in Kentucky, and we'll feed them, bring them in, and we usually only kill one a year anyway. Grind most of it up and slice it up, make some jerky. That's about all we do. But anyway, I just can't think of nothing else. So I'm gonna get off here then. Get busy. So y'all take care. Questions, comments, you know where I'm at. We're working on updating the website. I gotta get out here and get some more pictures after a while, maybe. And for next year and everything. But I don't know. I can't think of what I was gonna say. Anyway, y'all have a great rest of the weekend. Stay safe. We appreciate y'all. And now I know what I was gonna say. Like I was wanting to say a special thank you to the person that sent me these emperor geese, and this was somebody that we met off YouTube, and you don't ever really know what people has, because a lot of people don't want anybody else to know that they have stuff, because they don't like to be hounded and called and all the time asking, hey, you want to sell them? Hey, you want to sell them? Hey, you want to sell them? So trust me, when you hear somebody say, oh, there ain't none of them around here, oh, there ain't none of them around here, well, nobody knows what all is in the U.S. I'll only tell you that, because And people tell me and show me pictures because I've earned their trust, and I'm not gonna tell anything. When I tell you I won't say nothing, you can guarantee it's gonna die with me unless you tell somebody else. But I've had people show me stuff and tell me stuff that you wouldn't think, because you don't see pictures of them on the internet, Facebook or stuff, so you don't think they're around here for sale. So that's what I was saying. When somebody tells you, oh, there ain't none of them in the U.S., trust me, somebody has them. I can almost say I guarantee it. Maybe not every species, but a lot of species that people says that's not around here no more, oh, there's still some around. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because, like I said, you know, they earned I earned their trust, and I'm not going to tell. I'm just saying. So don't even ask me, because I'm not telling. But anyway, that being said, thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. And y'all have a great rest of the weekend. We'll catch y'all next week. Thank y'all.